Hi students, good morning. Welcome to grade 11 business maths class. So now in our last class we are learning our first chapter matrices and determinants. So in that exercise 1.2 we have completed 7 problems. So problem number 8 and 9 is a homework for you. So first itself I gave the home assignment for you. So exercise 1.2 problem number 7 and 8 as a homework for you. Okay. So already I gave 7. Those who not completed, complete this. Then 8 and 9 also homework. Okay. I hope you all completed the 7th question. Those who completed 8 and 9 you can do. Now I'll start from problem number 10. Okay. Find lambda if the matrix 1 1 3 2 lambda 4 9 7 11. So it is given has no inverse. Okay, this particular determinant has no inverse. So already solution you know. First you take the given matrix as A. Let A is equal to determinant 1 1 3 2 lambda 4 9 7 11. So in this given question it is given as it has no inverse. So it has no inverse means since the matrix A has no inverse. So I already taught you if it has no inverse means the A is a singular or non-singular. If it is non-singular means then it will inverse exist. Is it right? So here it is A is a singular matrix. Understand? Therefore, you know determinant of A value must be equal to 0. Understand students? So in the given question it is given lambda. Find lambda if the matrix has no inverse. Okay. So if the given matrix has no inverse means it is a singular matrix. Determinant of A value is equal to 0. So determinant of A value not equal to 0 means only inverse exists. Is it right? So inverse determinant of value is equal to 0 means inverse does not exist. So that is given in the question. It has no inverse. So you come to know A is a singular matrix and determinant of A value is equal to 0. So what we are going to do is we will find determinant of A. What's determinant of A? 1 1 3 2 lambda 4 9 7 11. The determinant value is equal to 0. Find out the determinant. That's equal to 1 into, we will cancel this and this. What's the balance? Lambda 7 4 11. Then minus 1 into this and this it will go. So 2 9 4 11. Then finally plus 3 into this and this it will go. So 2 lambda 9 7 equal to 0. Understand? So that's equal to 1 into 11 into lambda means 11 lambda minus 7 into 4 means minus 28. Then minus 1 into 22 minus 9 into 4 means you will get as 36. Then plus 3 into 9 2 7s are 14 minus 9 lambda equal to how much? 0. Okay. That's equal to 1 into 11 lambda minus 28 minus 1 into what's the value for 22 minus 36? Subtract 36 minus 22 means we will get as 4 1. So minus 4. Then plus 3 into 14 minus lambda equal to 0. Understand? So we will write like this. That's equal to 1 into 11 lambda minus 28 minus of minus plus 4 plus 3 into 14 minus 9 lambda equal to 0. That's equal to multiply with inside 11 lambda minus 28 plus 4 plus 3 into 14. 14 into 3. So how much will get? 4 3s are 12. 1 4 3 is 3. 42. So 42 minus 27 lambda equal to 0. Understand? So which implies lambda you can add. That is 27 minus 27 plus 11. Okay. So how much you will get? 6 1. So you will get as minus 16 lambda. Then numbers everything together. That is 42 plus 4 means 46 minus 28. How much you will get? 16 8 3 1. Okay. So how much you will get? Plus 18 is equal to 0, which implies, so how much you will get again? Sorry students, so it is 14. Okay, so how much you will get? 28. So minus 16 lambda is equal to minus 28, which implies minus and minus will get cancelled. So lambda equal to 28 by 16. Shall we cancel? So how much it will come? 8. Is it right? Here 14. Again if we cancel means how much you will get? 7 by 4. So lambda is equal to 7 by 4. This is answer. Understand? So only one thing is, you read the question carefully. It has no inverse. It is given in the question. If it is has inverse means A is a non-singular matrix. So it is given in the question. It has no inverse. So no inverse means A is a non-singular matrix. So determinant of A value is equal to 0. So find out the determinant equal to 0. Determinant of A value is equal to 0. If you simplify, you will get the answer as lambda is equal to 7. Our next question is, if X is equal to 1 matrix is given and Y is equal to 1 matrix is given, find P and Q if Y is equal to X inverse. Okay. So we need to find the value of P and Q. Okay. So what are the matrix given? We will write it first. Okay. Solution. What are the matrix given? We will write it here. That is X is equal to 8 minus 1 minus 3, then 5, that is minus 1 1 2, then last one is 10 minus 1 minus 4 is, then Y is equal to next one 2 1 minus 1, then 0 2 1, then 5 P Q. Okay. So what is given the condition? It is given as a condition, given Y is equal to X inverse. What's given? Y is equal to X inverse. Now what we are going to do in the sense, we will pre-multiply. What we will do? That is pre-multiply by X. That's the meaning is, both sides we need to multiply by X. So what will happen? XY is equal to X into X inverse. Understand? So what's the value for X into X inverse? That's equal to I. Already I taught you in note A, that is A into A inverse is equal to the value is I. Okay. Understand? So what will happen? XY is equal to I. Understand? We will substitute here. What's the X matrix? 8 minus 1 minus 3, then minus 5 1 2, then 10 minus 1 minus 4, Y value into Y, that is 2 1 minus 1 0 2 1 5 P Q is equal to, what is the I matrix ma? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. This is the I matrix. Understand? For what purpose we are pre-multiplying this one? Then only we can find the P and Q values. Is it right? So this one if we multiply and if we equate with this one, we will get the answer. So you know already 7 method. Using the 7 method, we are going to multiply the 2 matrix. So first row, first column. Is it right? So how much you will get? Carefully. Do it very carefully. 8 into 2. So how much you will get? 16. The next one is 0 minus 0. The next one is minus 15. Okay. Then first row, second column. What will happen? 8 minus 2 minus 3p. Then here minus 8. Then minus 1 minus 3q. Okay. Then next one. Minus 5 into 2. Is it right? That is minus 10. Then plus 0 plus 10. Then minus 5 plus 2 plus 2p. Then last one. Minus into minus plus 5. So plus 5 plus 1 plus 2q. Then last one. 20 plus 0 minus 20. The next one. Second. 10 minus 2 minus 4p. Then minus 10 minus 1 minus 4q. So this everything you know already. Do it very carefully. That is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. Then that's equal to, we will simplify. 16 minus 15 means you will get as 1. Correct? Then next one. how much you'll get? 6 minus 3p. Then next one, how much you'll get? Minus 9 minus 3q. Then next one, how much you'll get? 0. Then minus 3 plus 2p. Then 6 plus 2q. Then 0. Then 8 minus 4p. Then next one is minus 11 minus 4q is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. So already you know. Is it right? We will equate and we will find the answer. Okay. If you need anything, you can take and equate. Now I am going to equate. Equating the corresponding entries on both sides. Both sides we will equate. Anything you can take and equate. I am taking and equating this one. Okay. So how much you will get? 6 minus 3p is equal to 0. So minus 3p is equal to minus 6. This and this it will cancel. P is equal to 6 by 3. So p is equal to 2. Okay. Then we need q value. Is it right? For that you take any one of the q values. Shall we take 6? Shall we take any one of that? So shall we take this one? Minus 9 minus 3q is equal to corresponding here how much? 0. So minus 3q is equal to plus 9s. So q is equal to how much you will get? 9 by minus 3. So what's the q value? Q is equal to minus 3. Understand? This is answer. So p is equal to 2 and q is equal to minus 3. So very easy. So only one thing here we are doing. We are pre-multiplying both sides with x. Understand? So x into x inverse, what's the value? I. So already I taught you in one note. That is a into a inverse, the value is equal to I. That is I means 1 0 0 0 1 0. That is I3. Is it right? So if it is 2 by 2 matrix, we will substitute 1 0 0 1. Okay, that's all. Understand? I hope you got a good idea in this section. So exercise 1.2 over. Please children, I gave homeworks in this exercise. That is problem number 8 and 9 is a homeworks for you. So same as example problem. Do it now itself. Understand? So let's move to the next section of this unit. Next section is solution of a system of linear equation. Solution of a system of linear equation. You refer in your book. That is solution of a system of linear equations. Okay. So here it is one equation they will give. Another one equation they will give. We need to write it in the form of ax equal to b. That's all. Now if you are seeing this explanation, you won't get idea. When we are doing problem, you will understand. So first you need to write this particular equation in the form of ax is equal to b. Then you keep x here and bring this a here. So what will happen? X is equal to a inverse b. So this is a solution. That's all. Understand? So let's move to the question. In the problems, I will explain it deeply. Okay. Here they gave the two equations. Okay, solve by using matrix inversion method. Don't forget, if they are solved by using matrix inversion method, we need to do like this. Okay, so first what you need to do is, we need to write the system in this form. Okay, so the given system can be written as, the given system can be written as. We are going to write the given system as, how we will write it in the form means ax is equal to b. I said this, right? So ax equal to b. We need to write in the form of ax is equal to b. So how will you write? My a means here it is 2, here it is 3. Then here it is 5, here it is 2. This is a. Understand? Then x means that is capital A. You need to write in the form of ax is equal to b. Capital X means here what are the variables? X and y are the variables. Is equal to, what are the constant here? 1 and 7. Now it is in the form of ax is equal to b. If you bring a that side, so what will happen? A inverse b. Understand? I hope you got it. Okay. So first what will you do? We will write the given system in this form of ax is equal to b. So this is a. Is it right? 2, 5, 3, 2. A. X how will you write? X, y. Then 1, 7. Now it is in the form of ax equal to b. So x is equal to a inverse of b. Yes. So where here we will write here. So where, what's the a value ma? 2, 5, 3, 2. Yes. What's the x here? X, y. Okay. Then what's the b value here? B is equal to 1, 7. Understand? First we will find determinant A. Why we need to find the determinant A? A inverse we need to find. A inverse, what's the formula? 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So same thing whatever you have learned in the last section, that same thing only we are going to do. So only this much different. Understand? So how will you find A inverse? So A inverse if you need means 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So we need to find determinant of A and adjoint of A. Then afterwards find out A inverse. Afterwards multiply the A inverse and B you will get the answer. Understand? So here you determinant of A. Find out determinant of A 2, 5, 3, 2. So cross multiplying time 4 minus 15. Is it right? So how much will get? Minus 11. Whether it is equal to 0, not equal to 0. Therefore what will you write? A inverse exists. Okay, so A inverse exists. Then how will you find the adjoint of A? This problem is very easy. Y means it's a 2 by 2 matrix. So directly you will write the answer. How you will put? Here you will put the 2. Here you will bring the 2 here. For this two numbers, same number, but you will change the sign alone. Correct? So this is adjoint of A. Now find out A inverse. What's the formula for A inverse? 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. Okay. So now 1 by determinant of A value, that is 1 by determinant of A means 1 by minus 11 into 2 minus 5 minus 3 2. Okay. Then you know X is equal to A inverse of B. Yes. Now we will substitute the value here. What's the A inverse value? 1 by minus 11. A inverse, that is 2 minus 5 minus 3 2. Correct. What's the B value? 1 7. Keep it in mind. This 1 minus 1 by 11 you keep it here. Now you multiply this true. First row, first column. So 2 into 1 means how much you'll get? 2. Minus how much you'll get? 35. Then second row, first column means minus 3 plus 14. Okay. Okay. How much you'll get? That is minus 1 by 11 minus 33. Here 11. Now multiply, divide each and every term by minus 1 by 11. So what will happen? Minus 33. If you need, you can write it there. 1 by 11 into minus 33. So minus into minus plus you will get this and this, it will cancel. You will get just 3. Okay. Here how much you will get? You will get minus is there. Here plus is there. So minus 1. Okay. So this is a value for X. What is capital X ma? Capital X is equal to XY. Is it right? Now you can equate. That is XY is equal to 3 minus 1. So what's the answer for X? X is equal to 3. Y equal to minus 1. Understand this all the things. So very easy. So only one thing is, first you need to write the particular given equation in the form of matrix as Ax is equal to B. Afterwards keep X that side and bring the A that side. So what will happen? X is equal to A inverse of B. Afterwards find out A inverse separately. Then A inverse and B you can multiply. Then find out X and Y value. Understand? I hope you got it. Let's move to the next problem. Now listen, this problem is also same model, but here it is 3 equations and 3 variables. Okay. So same thing only, but finding the adjoint value here it will be somewhat difficult for you. Okay. That's the only difference. So in the exercise, first Roman and second Roman fully you need to do. Okay. Second exercise, first Roman and second Roman you need to do. Okay. Then solution. What's the given system? The given system can be written as how we will write the given system? Ax is equal to B. Is it right? Now write it 3 minus 2, 3. Then 2, 1 minus 1. Then 4 minus 3, 2. Yes. X how will you write? X, Y, Z. Okay. Here it is 3 variables. Then 8, 1, 4. Okay. Now it is in the form of Ax is equal to B. So X is equal to how will you write? A inverse of B. What's the A value here? Where? A value 3 minus 2, 3. Then 2, 1 minus 1. Then 4 minus 3, 2. Then what's the X value? X, Y, Z. Then what's the B value? 8, 1, 4. Okay. Then How will you find then first? First you will find determinant of A. Find out determinant of A. 3 minus 2, 3, 2, 1 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 2. Find out determinant. How will you do? 3 into this and this you will cancel. 1 minus 1 minus 3, 2. Then minus of minus you will get as minus of minus, how much you will get? Minus of minus plus 2. Then this and this it will cancel. So 2, 4 minus 1, 2. Then last one plus 3 into this and this it will go. So 2, 1, 4 minus 3. That's equal to 3 into 2 minus into minus plus. Again it will be minus minus 3 plus 2 into 4 minus into minus plus 4 plus 3 into minus 6 minus 4. So this and all already have learned more than 10 problems. So because of that I am skipping. That is 3 into minus 1 plus 2 into 8 plus 3 into minus 10. Now minus 3 plus 16 minus 30. So how much you will get? Minus 33 plus 16. So what's the value for minus 33 and plus 16? 7. We'll get a 17. That's equal to minus 17, which is not equal to 0. So inverse whether it will exist? So A inverse exists. Okay, so A inverse exists. Next what will you find? You will find, what will you find? We will find adjoint of A. Before that I am writing the A matrix here. That is 3 minus 2, 3, 2 minus, 2, 1 minus 1, 4 minus 3, 2. Find out the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A means what I said? Adjoint of A is equal to Aij the whole transpose. Is it right? So you will find the cofactor matrix for everything. Is it right? So how will you do, ma? Shall we do in same bracket? Whole transpose. So what will happen? This Romans, this and this it will cancel. Is it right? So 1, 2 is 2. Is it right? 2. 2. Center, what's the symbol you will get? 2 plus 3. Correct? 2 plus, this and this it will go. So 2. Here it is minus. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1 you will get. Correct? Then next one. This and this it will go. So 2 2s are 4 plus, this and this it will go. Is it right? So here it is 4. 4 plus 4. Is it right? But here it is minus 8. If you need, you can write all the steps. Otherwise, directly you can find, no problem. So this and this it will go. Correct? Then 4. Here minus into minus plus 4. But here it will be minus. Is it right? So 4 plus 4. Outside it will be minus symbol. The next number means it will be a plus symbol. So this and this it will go. So 2 to 3 minus 6 minus 4. Is it right? So the next one here it will be minus. It will be in the outside. So this and this it will go. So what will happen? Minus 2 into 2. That is you will get as minus 4. Yes. Then carefully. This and this it will go. So minus 4 plus 9. Okay. So you need to find everything. Okay. I am not going to do this and all. You need to do. Okay. You need to do. When you are finding, you will get the value like this. I am writing only the value. A11 means you will get as minus 1. Yes, minus 1. I hope you know everything. Minus 8. Then A13 means how much you will get? Minus 10 you will get. Then A21 how much you will get? Here it is 5. Then minus 5. You need to find all the values. So A22 means how much you will get? Minus 6. Then A23 means 1. Then A31 minus 1. A32 9. A33 7. You need to find all the values. I not found it. Okay. So Aij is equal to, what's the Aij value? Minus 1, minus 8, minus 10. Then minus 5, minus 6, 1. Then minus 1, 9, 7. What is adjoint of A? Adjoint of A is equal to Aij the whole transpose. Find out Aij the whole transpose. Minus 1, minus 8, minus 10, minus 5, minus 6, 1, minus 1, 9, 7 the whole transpose. Now how will you do? Row change to column, column change to row. So what will happen? Minus 1, minus 5, minus 1, minus 8, minus 6, 9, minus 10, 1, 7. This is a value for adjoint of A. Now, what's the thing you know? X is equal to A inverse of B. Is it right? So, before that, you need to find A inverse. What's A inverse? 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. 1 by determinant of A value minus 17 into adjoint of A value minus 1, minus 5, minus 1, minus 8, minus 6, 9, then minus 10, 1, 7. Okay. Now, x is equal to A inverse of B. Is it right? So, x is equal to what's the A inverse value? 1 by minus 17 into minus 1, minus 5, minus 1, minus 8, minus 6, 9, minus 10, 1, 7. Into B value. What's the B value? 8, 1, 4. So, same as this one. You keep the minus 1 by 17 here. Using 7 method, you can multiply this and this. So, how much you'll get? Minus 8, minus 5, minus 4. Then next row. 8 8s are 64. Is it right? So, minus 64. Then minus 6 plus 36. Then minus 80 plus 1 plus 28. X is equal, right? Okay, x is equal to minus 1 by 17 into minus 8, minus 5, minus 4 means minus 70. This you can simplify. 64 minus 6 means 70. 70 minus 36 means that is minus 30. The next one 29. 80 minus 29 means we will get as minus 50. Okay. Now x is equal to each and every term divide by this. So minus 17 divided by 17 means you will get as 1. Then this one 2. This one 3. Divide and see. So what's the x value? X, y, z is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what's the x value ma? X is equal to 1, y equal to 2, z is equal to 3. Have we got it? So very easy, but you need to do very carefully. Otherwise you won't get the answer. After finding the answer, if you need, you can put it in the equation and you can find out whether it is correct or not. So now you got the answer as 1, 2, 3. Is it right? Shall we substitute? 2 into 1 means 2 plus 1. Is it right? So 5. 5 correct is minus 3. 5 minus 3 means 2 into 1. Is it right? So 2 plus 2 means 4. 4 minus 3 means you will get 1. So 1 is equal to 1. So your answer is correct. Again I am repeating. Given system want to write it in the form of Ax equal to B. X is equal to A inverse of B, where A is equal to X is equal to B equal to. Then find out determinant of A. Determinant of A value not equal to 0 means inverse it will be exist. Afterwards, here children please listen here carefully. I not found out all the value. Just I found out for first one row alone and I wrote the answers alone. Okay. So you don't write like this in your note. Please find out all the answer. It will be very difficult to find like this within one line. Otherwise, in the last exercise we have completed now how we will find the cofactor. Like that separately one by one cofactor you can find out. No problem. Afterwards you can arrange it. And then adjoint of A. Then A inverse is equal to. Find out 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. Afterwards, x is equal to x, y, z. After completing, you can check the answer. Okay, students. Now, this is a time to give some more home assignments for you. That is, all of you take your books and refer exercise 1.3. First problem 2 by 2. Okay, so 2 variables are there. So, now we have completed one example. That model you need to do. Then here, this problem is somewhat different because here y term is missing, here x term is, so you will confuse. So because of that, this problem I will do for you. So you need to do, already I gave 2 homeworks in last exercise. That is problem number 9 and 10 I hope, 8 and 9 I gave the homework. So in this exercise, problem number 1, in the second problem, first 2 Roman is your homeworks for you. Understand students? So same as this question you want to do. Please take down all the things to your note and do the homeworks also today itself. Don't leave anything. Study thoroughly. So here some more problems are left. We will continue in the next class, students. Be safe. I will meet you in the next class. Thank you.